Welcome back to the Blacksheep channel. Blacksheep here. Today's video is a prepper video. We're talking about the general 5 areas that you want your go bag to address. Okay, rather than breaking down all the individual items in my go bag, which is coming, but it's going to be a series video. I'm going to have to break that into a series to make it meaningful and useful. This video is strictly about the 5 areas that you want to cover with your go bag. First area that's covered right now would be shelter. Okay, this recently we tested our emergency backup tent and found it lacking. Importance of testing your gear. I got a link right up here to that video if you want to see it. But test your gear. We found out our backup tent didn't really meet our standards. Now where we're bugging out to our bug out plan, we have a shelter in place already for ourselves. But the backup tent is just in case we can't make it to our bug out location in an evening or in one journey and we have to sleep somewhere, hence the bug out tent. That's a backup tent because in our area here in the Midwest, lots of trees, and for me, between just a good survival knife and maybe an entrenching tool, some cord, I can build us a shelter pretty quick out of anything around us. So that would be plan B, and that'd be a little more comfortable than a tent anyway. So plan B is just to build yourself a shelter out here for what we would need in most cases. The tent is plan C, back up if for some reason maybe it's a nasty weather, maybe it's the middle of winter and I'm not in any kind of position to start trying to build myself a shelter out here. But shelter, first thing you've got to address is shelter. You've left your home, you're trying to get to your bug out location, or you just need to get out of the area that you're in for your own family safety, and now you're going to need some kind of shelter. So our tent there is our backup plan C, building a shelter is backup plan B, and plan A for us is getting to our bug out location. So shelter, number 1, shelter. Number 2, did I just go 4? That's okay, it's been a long day. It's been a long day. Trying to meet this filming demand. If you haven't found out, this is a series of videos we're running now, a new video each day, subscriber-thon, a drive-a-thon, a tube-a-thon. Trying to drive some subscribers to our channel. If you haven't subscribed, hit subscribe down there, okay? Anyway, on to number 2. The second area that your go bag has to cover would be food. You gotta eat something. You can only go a couple of weeks without food and you're gonna keel on over. We've got some of these emergency ration bars packed away in here, and we've also got some of these Aldi treats that we found at Aldi. These Smoky Links. If you don't shop at Aldi, we did a video on that too. Our top 3 favorite things at Aldi, and this was one of them. I'll put the link up there if you want to see the Aldi video. That's right up there. So food, shelter, food, water. We're in an area with lots of water around us. We just have to filter it. We've got filters, Sawyer filters, and we've got the Life straws, and we just need some things to carry it. We've got go bottles like this. I just ordered from Bud K some of these Anyway, it's a roll-up bottle, so it doesn't take up a lot of room. I can flatten it out, roll it up, and then fill it with 26 or 20 liters. I got 3 different sizes of these for water. So we've got shelter, food, water. Next thing is first aid. This would be a pack. We've got this packed full. There's a whole bunch of stuff on here we started with and added a lot more too. This is one of the adventure kits, I think. 2.0, 1 to 4 people. Go with the phone again. You have to put it on airplane mode. Sorry guys. So first aid. You got to have a tourniquet in here. Have it beyond just boo-boo stuff, okay? Do a little bit of research on your thing. Have some quick clot. Have a tourniquet in here. Have some serious supplies if you need them, okay? So we've got stuff in here right on up to minor surgery that we can handle with our first aid kit. So you've got shelter, food, water, first aid, personal security would be next. That could be carrying your knife with you, a backup ranged weapon as simple as a slingshot. You'd be surprised how effective they could be. Effective surveillance, counter surveillance. We've got a nice little monocular here. If you don't know what this little thing is I'm holding up, I'm sorry. This is just a cheap little, is it a Tasco? Probably. Tacstar binocular. This is a 10 by 25. So I can keep an eye on the area. And we've got binoculars in all the bags. So we've got surveillance, counter surveillance covered. We've got weapons covered. And other than sharpening your knives, a quick knife sharpener, I think that covers everything you want to cover in your go bag. So we've got to cover shelter, you got to cover food, you have to cover water, first aid, and then personal security. So those are the areas you want to cover with the items in your go bag. How you address each of those and your emphasis on each one of those will depend on your particular scenario, your particular location, and what you guys want to do. So anyway, I hope this gives you some ideas. This is just kind of a structure and to give you an idea of the areas you should be addressing with your go bag, at least from our perspective. If you think I'm wrong, tell me about it in the comments. If you guys have other ideas, I want to hear about it in the comments section below. We're running a Tubeathon subscriber drive, so if you haven't clicked subscribe, hit it now. And I appreciate you guys watching. You're going to have another brand new video from Blacksheep coming out tomorrow too. So come back to the Blacksheep channel and see us next time.